The question is, are you gonna be seeing Joker Folie Deux on the opening weekend?
Yes.
Yes! Yes! We're not exactly good at going to opening weekends anymore because we're getting old.
We are.
And we're getting tired.
We are.
But this one is happening. Opening weekend, be there or be square. And I'll tell you, you don't really want to be a square. Gotta do fact of the day though. Page number 147, fact number
3.
The average American absorbs 34 gigabytes of information a day, though half of it is obtained from playing video games.
I think that's wrong now. Half it's going to be from social media.
TikTok. Hey, NarendraTheComic.
Nonsense.
Yes, and right now we're going to be reacting to this teaser for Joker Folie Deux. It's coming out in less than a month. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I want it right now. It's going to be bombastic side A. Lady Gaga impressed me in that last trailer. I wasn't feeling her. I don't really feel her at all. But she looks like she's doing a bang-up job in this movie. Let's get to this teaser. Let's go.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
You want me to call you Arthur or the Joker?
Take me back to that night on stage. What's
Huh.
changed?
Well, I'll tell you what's changed. I'm not alone anymore.
You can do anything you want.
Don't you think it's a little too much?
A little much.
Who am I speaking to now? Which one of you is here?
So you don't think this is me? Look at all these people. Who do you think they see?
You're Joker.
Joker. Get tickets now. Only in theaters October 4th. Rated R.
I got chills.
I'm wearing long sleeves. I'm wearing a turtleneck. I still got chills. It has that impact. And I think it's because I remember seeing the first Joker in the cinema, and it was probably one of the best and worst cinema experiences of all time. I was so involved in the story, and everyone was, that I started side-eyeing people because I started to realize that that level of madness that he has is something we can all technically tap into. And the anger and the mob that's created from the moment he has on television could technically happen in real life. And coming face to face with that was kind of terrifying to see how much of our world is out of our individual control. But then also for him, he's getting control and is able then to affect other people in getting control in some way. So there's this fine line where you're going one side of this knife and other side of this knife where it really affects you in this visceral way. It
That's
really
why
was.
it made an impact. That's why people still talk about that movie to this day, which is why I'm not sure the Joker 2 can be better than Joker 1.
See, I don't think it's going to be better. They had lightning in a bottle. But if they get somewhere close, if they give that uncertainty, that feeling that everyone had of anger, unsurety, they've done their job.
I think that's the difference with the Joker versus when you look at a lot of other superhero-based comic book characters. And it's that a lot of these characters nowadays skirt the line, oh, they're the hero, but they're kind of a bad guy, or they're not exactly the good guy, even though they're the protagonist. In this, he's the protagonist, but he's not good. You feel for him, but you also despise him in some way, even though he's had the past he's had, because the actions that he's taking. And that's quite similar to the way I viewed Parasite as well.
Yeah.
Watching it was a pretty harrowing experience. It was so silent in that cinema, and it wasn't that the people who were well off were bad, or that the people who weren't well off were good. It was just humans being humans, and the people who were poor were dickheads, and the people who were rich weren't exactly good guys, but they weren't bad. And it was a very confused dichotomy of, you're supposed to feel for these people because they're the downtrodden, but they're just shitty people.
Yeah.
And the people who actually have money and wealth and status weren't necessarily shitheads the whole time.
You're really peering into human nature and in some sense like human cannibalism, the way humans are willing to tear other people down and what they're willing to do to get to their version of the top, because it's different for everyone. If they bring something like that and they leave us with that feeling, then they've done the job, and you best believe we're going to be seeing it opening weekend.